Pain is a communication from your body that could be an opportunity. When I first read about Charles Poliquin having an Olympic athlete who wasn't going to be able to compete in the Olympics, do this every day, get way stronger, and then go win a medal. I had already had 3 surgical alterations to my left knee, told I needed more on the right. I was hooked on painkillers, always told ice, avoid. It was actually the painkillers that preceded the surgery. I thought I felt better, but I wasn't training ability. So I started going to the gym. I can only take a couple inch steps backward. Gradually improved ability. I knew then and there I could ditch the painkillers. This was a new route. Ability, and a lot of people now, they've used different treadmills for this as well. So that was ability backward. What was next? Now handling that ability downhill. And I could only do like maybe 1 or 2 inches with my body weight. Pretty bad form. Found, okay, well, if I assist, I can slow this down, work at it. Over time, found we've got a scale here. The slope and the reach and the load. So I would have never guessed that I would start to feel good in these positions. And I was always forbidden from that knee over toe. So now I was starting to work on that knee over toe in a deep position. Found the same thing with the scale, elevating the front foot, getting assistance. I could start to move and groove here. Some days even wow, this actually feels kind of good in there. Never would have guessed that I would actually get good and feel safe in that position. Now, I had not yet figured out a smooth squat scale, which is basically elevating the heels to help activate and make up for lost mobility, and then counterbalance. Don't put so much pressure. Gradually over time, come closer and heavier as you get stronger. Then dumbbell, then bar, trying to never work through pain. Now, I hadn't figured that out yet, so I basically thought, okay, split squats are for me, squats are not for me, but I kind of split squatted my way to then being able to just squat with a bar. Now, 15 years later, I'm going to try to cap this with a real life example. So I come into the gym today. I've never worked on a full clean like that, and I just started with the bar, but the point is I didn't even need any warm-up. That felt good. And more importantly, yesterday, I'm a high school basketball coach. I can only work with a couple players at a time at this time of year, but I'm doing one-on-ones against the best player, then teaching him how to dunk. Then the triple jumpers are struggling outside. So they want my help. So I'm out there doing full triple jumps and plyos with them. And then I can come in here and get into these positions without pain. This is crazy. This is a different life. And it's because of ability. The demand is legit. What you're doing that's causing you pain, stop overdoing that. The demand is too much. But you might have even more potential than you realize once you identify that ability. And I was doing that full clean because come to find out, the guy whose world triple jump record still stands could do double his body weight in that position. So I was just curious.